So here we got a plate from looks like Military Depot. It's 150 bucks. No NIJ certification stickers on here whatsoever, but it does say it's level 4. It looks like it's PE and ceramic. So we're gonna shoot this with some 30-06 shotgun slugs. I believe we have some M855, 22, and I believe we have some other stuff as well, but we'll let you guys know what it is. But yeah, the 30-06 that we're going to be shooting with, though, is Greek Surplus, so it's a bimetal core. It's the closest thing we have to black tip 30-06. But yeah, we're going to see what it stops today. So right now we're about to shoot the plate with some 22 LR, just working our way from 22 LR to 30-06. So yeah, Matt here is going to shoot the 22 out of a conversion bolt from CMMG.
Yeah. Perfect. So here's the damage from 22 out of a 16-inch AR barrel. Not even a dent in the ceramic, no crack or nothing. Yeah. Well, at least it'll protect you from 22.
So now we're going to shoot it with Bodyguard 2.0. It's going to be 380. These are going to be hollow points from Spear Gold Dot. They're the LE 95 grain. So we're going to see how well it does from, what is this, probably 7 yards. So let's see how it does. 380 ACP, see what it does to the plate here.
So 380 ACP. Still
Cracked the, yeah, it cracked the ceramic.
Yeah, it definitely left a bigger impact, but still. Okay, back face.
Any back face?
Nothing.
Cool.
No deformation.
So this is a Glock 19. We have loaded up here 115 grain ball. Same distance as the 380 ACP. We're just gonna see what it does here. Okay, here's the 9mm 115 grain ball. New gun.
So that did significantly more damage than the 380 or the 9mm. However, I believe just by looking at the face of it, you would live through that.
What's the back face deformation feel like here?
Let's check that out from the back. Anything?
I don't feel anything. I don't see anything.
Yeah, and it looks good from the back.
So here we have a PWS 9-inch upper on just a general M15 lower. We are shooting 220 grain subsonic FMJs out of here. So we're gonna see what this does to the plate. So this is at 10 yards. Again, subsonic 220 grain FMJ out of a PWS. Well, that was a direct hit to the 9.
What was that right here?
What?
What was right here? Something hit right here.
Was that another 22? Was that the 22 from earlier?
I
know we shot twice.
I feel something that feels like a pass through on the back. I can't. Is that just tape? No, that's just tape.
No, there's not a pass-through. It is bulged.
There is a bulge. That must be the 300 blackout. So,
actually?
Yeah.
Dude. Is that jacket right there?
Yeah, it's a piece of the jacket.
Let's see if I can get this out here. Dude, look at that. It's
Yeah.
the piece of a jacket.
So tiny bulge.
Let's aim from up here.
The plate caught it. That's good. That's a good sign. This will stop up to 220 grain 300 blackout. So
okay, so here we got a 16-inch rifle, 55 grain full metal jacket. After this, we're gonna shoot a green tip 62 grain. So we're gonna kind of see what the damage is on that, the difference.
That's
so yeah,
what we're firing at it now.
I believe it's PMC bronze out of a 16-inch barrel. So we're gonna get the most velocity that we can. Oh, back. It looks like a little bit of a back face deformation.
So this was with the 55 grain. It hit right next to the 380 ACP and the 9mm. I think it hit right in the middle. I am not seeing any pass through with the 55 grain on this end.
At the back here,
but the back,
a little bit of a back face deformation. I can feel it.
Any holes?
No holes.
No holes.
No holes. But
No way.
So even after taking the 2 pistol rounds here and here,
never mind.
hitting with the 55 grain, which I think that's the point of entry, the 55 grain still stopped.
Yeah, dude.
Even after. So for 150 plate, we're dealing with standard, like, we've got the standard 9mm, it checked out,
And this
the
is like
standard 5.56.
This is a ceramic you'd find on a toilet. That's what it looks like. I mean, I'm just being straight up.
Yeah.
It looks like they took ceramic from a toilet and put it in the plate.
Well, now let's see if this thing can withstand some green
I think we
tip.
should try to make our own plate this next time.
Let's hit it with a
some
green
toilets.
tip.
So we got M855 next, 556, 62 grain. This one has, so this is the round that has the mild steel core penetrator. So it's a mild steel penetrator, non-hardened, 62 grain. So we're going to see what damage this does out of a 16-inch rifle. Good hit.
Nice.
So again, that was the steel core penetrator from the M855 round.
Did it
Holy
stop it?
crap, dude.
I think it stopped it.
It stopped it, but I'm curious to see what the bat
So
face
that was the
deformation is.
It stopped the steel core.
Dude,
No way. There's that bulge back there.
how much did you say this plate
With
was again?
barely any back face deformation.
How
it
much did you
stopped the
say
green
this-
tip.
Point at me. How much did you say that plate was again?
$150.
Holy crap.
I
dude.
am shocked.
No.
This
So,
is supposed
so
to be.
it's at least
Dude,
one,
look at that back.
It's at least one round rated of steel core M855.
So this is the bulge here that came from that green tip. That's gonna hurt, but nothing came through.
Yeah, like
I mean, imagine
honestly,
getting
that's,
punched.
That's better back face deformation than I've seen from some
Yeah.
like certified plates.
Imagine getting
what
punched
is it?
by an MMA fighter in the chest straight on. That's
Yeah.
probably what that feels like, but you're alive at least. Dude,
That's incredible.
crazy.
For that price.
That is insanity.
I think you can find these plates.
You
for
would feel
$100,
it, but you'd
I think
live.
we got this one.
Well,
for
the set of
150.
two is $300 for
Two
it.
is free. Okay.
Like you would feel it, but you'd be alive. You know.
Dude, look at the cavity in the. Look how much ceramic is out of here now. Which.
Well, this is just one round.
That was one.
Was
round of
just
green
all
tip.
that.
look
next to the
okay,
22,
Okay,
which-
give it a face-on shot because I want them to see how spider web that is on the inside. That's
crazy how much it's like caving in, how much destruction it's taking, and
So
yet
we
with
know
that
it's at
backside that we saw earlier, it's clean.
So would you
So
call
it's-
this multi-hit rated then?
Yes.
Absolutely.
So we decided we're gonna put one more M855 round right here, exactly where we hit before, because I kind of want to see if we can get a pass through. If we can get two hits in the same spot from M855, I think that will be a fantastic show and tell of this plate here. So
We'll probably aim for that same.
yeah,
area
aim for the
then.
same spot. I think if we can if it'll stop it, I'm gonna be so impressed, dude.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah,
Alright.
because I mean it's multi-hit rated at that point, same spot. I mean I don't see any ceramic left though. I mean barely.
Well, let's just see what ends up happening.
Yeah.
Because if I do end up getting it through there, we'll be able to see that. Back
Worst case
face.
scenario, if you hit where the 22 hit, I think you should be fine because I don't even think it cracked the ceramic.
Right, but we need to see if it'll
Yeah.
take that hit. In the
But what
same
I'm saying
spot.
is if you miss it a little bit, I think you should be fine. Again, a second round of M855 in the same spot. Whenever you're ready, Matt.
Got it. Going up.
Sweet.
So, holy crap, did it stop it? Did you hit?
It
Oh,
looks
dude,
like-
okay, I feel
yeah,
it. You see that?
It did hit the same spot.
So it hit the same spot.
We got some.
Anything on the back?
damage,
Massive back face deformation, dude.
Well, so you will not be able to take two rounds of steel core.
pass through.
Yeah, you're dead. You're done.
You're dead.
You're
Yeah.
dead.
You're done for.
So at least we know it will take one round of green tip in the same spot.
I wonder, is there any cracking though? I don't feel any cracking
I don't
anywhere
think
else.
so.
Okay, I think
Yeah.
we're gonna put the slug here next and 30-06 here.
I think we should do 3/6 next.
Yeah,
because
well,
that slug
obviously.
is gonna blow a massive chunk off.
Yeah.
All right. Cool.
So don't mind the Norma clips, but this is Greek surplus 30-06 from Vietnam, Korea era. It's going to be a bimetal core, so it's going to have a mild steel core, kind of like the M855. Semi-hardened though. So this is the closest we can get right now to 30-06 black tip. So we're going to shoot that plate and see what it does.
Right. And we're about 15 yards.
Yeah, 15 yards, about 50 feet or 50 feet or so.
Cool. All right.
Okay, we're shooting the 30-06 poor man's penetrator.
Jeez. That kicked the shit out of that plate. All
wonder
right,
where that
let's
hit.
go check it out. All right,
Shit.
let's check out the damage.
Holy fucking shit, dude.
Where'd you?
I hit right there, dude. It stopped
You know
it. It stopped it, dude. Look at that.
You'd live.
dude fucking lived, but
You would not
You
want
would-
to be alive. But,
I feel cracking up here though. That's the problem.
well, I think it's.
I think we'll be fine to shoot with the shotgun slug. But dude, that's freaking crazy.
Jeez.
So you can see
No
see
pass-through.
that the backer on this plate is the the PE material that they're using in 3A soft armor now. It looks to be about 1/4 to 1/2 inch of that.
Yeah, it's about like 3/8 an inch of.
Which that stuff will stop a
ceramic.
44 Magnum. So that's crazy that it stopped that black tip. But look at that, or not black tip, but look at that, dude. That's wild.
Yeah, you would have probably a broken pelvis. Well, actually,
or you might have internal bleeding from your liver, dude.
Broken rib for sure. Absolutely.
You might have some internal bleeding though from that.
Because here, hold the plate up to Matt's chest or yours. It doesn't matter.
Because look at this. If this is sitting right here, that's your side right here.
Yeah.
Fucked.
I would say that. I mean, look at that. If you look at the plate on, that's probably 2 inches of back face deformation that you would have gotten from that, dude.
Yeah.
That's at least 2 inches of distance that would travel into your body.
So,
That's.
yeah, you're kinda
I'd be
done for.
curious to look up what foot-pounds of energy that's pushing out of a 20-inch barrel.
I don't. Yeah.
I would probably guess that's at the muzzle. It's probably 1,200 foot-pounds.
Probably.
I would guess, because people, even though that's FMJ, people shoot animals with that stuff because it's accurate and it's fast. So
I knew that.
let's do the shotgun slug next.
I knew retaping it was a good idea because that round
Good call.
rocked that plate.
I can't believe that plate took that.
Yeah.
So NRJ standard 4, NRJ testing 4, I believe the number 4 testing, it's not drop safe, but it's supposed to take 1 round of 30-06 AP.
Yeah.
So I would say that this is level 4 rated. Not multi-hit rated for 5.56, at least in the same spot. But I would say it's definitely level 4 because that did stop 30-06.
Do we want to see what happens when I put one more round of 30-06 or just move on?
I'm afraid if we do that, it's going to peel this whole back off.
Yeah, probably.
So I think if it survives the shotgun slug, we'll put another 30-06 round. But I think right now, let's do the shotgun slug.
Cool.
Let's do it.
Sounds good.
So we got Hornady 168 grain open tip match OTMs. I do not know the velocity on these, but probably not going to be as hot as the 30-06. But with that expanding tip, I'm curious to see what it does. So we're going to aim towards the top right of that plate. Whenever you're ready. 168 grain Hornady open tip match 308.
Jeez.
So this looks like another instance of you might not be dead, but you'll wish you were.
If this is shit hits the fan, you're gonna die because there's no hospital.
I think it passed through.
Wait, what?
I think it went through. I see a little, what I think is a hole.
Hold up, here.
Let's check the other side. Oh, no!
No.
Oh, there's a little tear.
It's a tear, but the back force decimation looks about as similar as the 30-06, I would say.
A bit deeper.
Dude,
I'd say it's definitely, because this is a faster round, less weight, but faster for sure.
Dude, that's great. Look at the top corner of this, dude. Look at this.
Yeah,
So that's the foam liner that they have. If you got that coming back at you in the neck, dude.
You can see there's a piece of the jacket in there.
So that almost made it through.
Yeah. You won't be dead, but you'll wish you were.
So just to show you guys, I mean, we've completely destroyed this plate. I believe we had 5.56 here, 9mm. We had 380 here, 308. We had another 5.56 for the pass-through because we shot it twice in the same spot. And then a 30-06 steel core penetrator round. Dude, that's crazy that it stopped everything but the second 5.56 hit. So I think we're going to do a shotgun slug here. Or, I don't know how much room on the plate. I think let's do, this is all compromised probably up here, considering all that. So let's do it down here. We'll shoot this corner. It's probably going to be a lot worse than this.
How's that backside?
Yeah, show us the backside.
Dude. So as you can see, I mean, you have pass-through here, but that's from the 5.56 round that we, M855 that we shot in the same spot. That's the 30-06. I mean, it completely bent this whole corner, and then that's the 308 right here.
And there used to be a little tiny bulge from the 300 blackout, but
yeah. Oh yeah, also 300 blackout right there. So little sneaky bastard.
Yep.
So let's get this tape back up and let's hit it with a shotgun slug for the final round.
Yep.
So here we have Federal 1 ounce slug. It's gonna 2 3/4 inch hole. So yeah, we're gonna see what this does to the plate. It's gonna be the final round we shoot. So again, this is the 1 ounce slug from Federal 2 3/4 inch non-magnum. Firing.
Yep.
all right, let's check the damage.
Did it just... Oh.
Ooh.
What the... It stopped it, dude. What the fuck? Holy shit, dude. No fucking way.
Your world would be.
You're so dead if you get shot with that, but like, it stopped it at least.
Yeah.
Wild.
Dude,
That is
that's multi-hit rated in the same spot for shotgun.
Wow.
Because we shot 9mm and 308 in that same spot.
I've never seen armor do that before.
Do you realize that expanded to like 4 times its thickness?
Yes.
Dude.
Holy crap.
I wonder if the slug's around anywhere.
Here's the hole, or the wad. There's the wad.
Yeah.
There's both wads right there. I would say that's the one that hit the plate though.
Where's the slug? I bet it's around somewhere.
Or it's in the bag.
It's not in there.
Dang.
Do you smell that? It smells interesting, the plate.
Huh.
Smells very interesting.
Well, that's the end of the test.
I think it just disintegrated that slug.
Probably.
So, yeah,
Wow.
there you go.
That's your plate right there.
We're gonna put it in the
So,
shop where we found it.
Green tip 5.56 is going to hurt because you're going to die. A lot of these other ones are really going to hurt because it feels like Mike Tyson is double fisting you at
No,
once.
that's like having a jackhammer placed on top of you, and
Yeah.
but
'Cause you got
you'll
all
live
that.
through.
I mean, look at this.
you'll live through everything that we threw at it, except for a double shot of green tip.
Right.
So just hope the Chinese are shooting at you.
Well, at that point,
Well,
it's probably
who
got people
made
anyways.
this thing is the question.
I think it was China. I think this is a Chinesium plate.
China?
I'm pretty sure, based off the
Kudos.
Military Depot USA.com. If someone can, I mean, you got the serial number on there.
Bag.
Well, you got the serial number on there, so if anyone wants to see if that's legit, let us know because
I'd
these
be
are clearly
curious if
good
they
plates.
I'd be curious if they are on the NRJ list or not.
I
Probably
don't- They're
not.
not certified, just tested.
Yeah. Dude, okay. So we're going to see if the shop where we found this at will let us put it out there so they can show that it stops it. I think that'll be pretty cool. But yeah, $150. Not a bad plate. I mean, there's definitely better ones out there. But if this is all you can afford, I would give it a 90% chance that you'd survive.
Yeah, I'd say it'll save your life in 9 out of 10
I think I would.
situations.
Just hope they don't have multiple rounds going in the same place. That'd be the
Right.
only thing.
Especially if it's that green tip.
I think
Well-
we probably could have gotten a pass through if we were shooting M855A1 on the first shot, considering that we'd already shot it, so it was already compromised. But the best we had was M855. So I think, which I mean that's
Most people are going to have.
most people. I mean that's what everyone is
Yeah.
shooting. That's what everyone's shooting. So I don't think you're gonna run into Uncle Mike with his 30-06, but if you do, I think you should be fine. We shot it out of a BAR, so I mean it had its full length 20-inch barrel. So yeah, gotta get that all off. But I think you'll live. Is the result we got
you
here.
just won't enjoy it.
You just won't enjoy it. Now, if shit hits the fan, you don't got a hospital, you're screwed. But
Yeah.
I mean,
You take what you can
At
get.
home.
I'll take what I can get at that point. I'll
Right.
I'll take a couple of minutes if that's what I get.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool.
So yeah.
Right, well, that's a wrap.
Again, thanks for watching. Idaho Gunner TV 1776. Keep an eye out for more videos.
Yep.
Like and subscribe.